Hola, soy Antonio Brac, ecólogo peruano, y he tenido ocasión de visitar 43 países y la Antártida. Mi país, el Perú, es uno de los países megadiversos del planeta Tierra y uno de los más hermosos que he conocido. Os invito a visitar uno de los lugares más maravillosos de la Amazonía peruana, Incaterra, Reserva Amazónica. Bienvenidos.
You have traveled thousands of miles to find yourself in the Amazon basin of South America. You are in Madre de Dios, the capital of Peruvian biodiversity, at Incaterra's Reserva Amazónica. This private 200-hectare property, established in 1975. Next to it, there is a leased private protected area of 7,783 hectares, conducted with ecotouristic aims by the NGO Incaterra Association, ITA. Peru is located on the Pacific coast, and 60% of the country's area is covered by the Amazon rainforest. The greatest diversity of living species on our planet can be found in the tropical rainforest. 17 million square kilometers of tropical rainforest lie along the Earth's equator, running through the Americas, Asia, Africa, and Oceania. 50% of the world's tropical rainforests are located in the Amazon basin, named after the Amazon River. The Amazon River originates in the snow of the Mismi mountain peak in the southern Peruvian Andes. It runs its course for 7,200 kilometers before emptying into the Atlantic Ocean. The Amazon is one of the longest, fullest, and deepest rivers on the planet. Many of the Amazon's tributaries originate in the Andes. These Andean waters are cloudy and muddy because of the large amount of sediment they carry from the erosion in the Andean mountain range. On its way to the Atlantic, the Amazon River is fed by over 1,000 tributaries, transporting an enormous amount of water. The Andes Mountains have been rising for over 80 million years, filling the Amazon basin, formerly a marine ecosystem, with their sediment. This explains the abundance of marine aquatic species that can be found in the Amazon, including many species of fish and 2 species of dolphins. One of the Amazon's tributaries is the Madre de Dios River, which joins the Beni River on the Bolivia-Brazil border to become the Madeira River. You are in this river basin at the moment. Scientists calculate that the Amazon basin holds 20% of the non-frozen fresh water on Earth, comprising one of the largest water reserves on the planet. When most people think of the Amazon, they think mainly of trees. Nonetheless, at least 30% of the Amazon basin is covered by rivers, oxbow, and other lakes and swamps. Mauritia palm swamps in Peru alone cover an extension of over 3 million hectares, representing a vital water reserve for the planet. The aquatic ecosystems of the Peruvian Amazon harbors nearly 1,000 species of fish, 8 species of turtle and tortoise, 4 species of caiman, including the black caiman, which reaches 6 meters in length, and over 300 species of amphibians. In addition, this region is home to 2 species of river dolphins, 2 species of river otters, and the anaconda, the world's largest snake. Freshwater dolphin species and other Amazon aquatic species are not found in the Madre de Dios basin because of the waterfalls in the Madeira River, which constitutes a natural barrier that makes it impossible for these species to navigate upstream. While there are only 200 freshwater fish species on the European continent, over 5 times more species have been identified in the Amazon basin. Paiche, or pirarucu, is the largest freshwater fish in the world. The flesh of these so-called living fossils, which can weigh up to 250 kilos, is highly valued locally. Nonetheless, this important resource is exploited so severely that this species is currently endangered. In order to buffer river overexploitation and as a protected source, fish farming is becoming an important economic activity in the Amazon. It produces 10,000 kilograms of meat per hectare, while livestock breeding barely produces 200 kilograms per hectare. Also, fish farmers are raising native species such as gamitana, sábalo, and paco. Paiche farming is very profitable. Up to 20 tons of meat can be produced on one single hectare, using innovative methods such as floating cages. Paiche was not found in the Madre de Dios basin because of the natural barrier of the Madeira River. However, this enormous fish was introduced 30 years ago in the Lake Sandoval in the Tambopata area. Today, Paiche has spread to the Bolivian Amazon as well. The rivers of the Amazon provide abundant fish for the diets of the local residents, arguably the most important source of protein in the rainforest. At least 280,000 tons of fish are consumed every year by the people of the Amazon basin, of which at least 80,000 tons are consumed in Peru. Tropical Amazonian rainforests cover an extended area of nearly 8 million square kilometers. 67% of the Amazonian rainforest is located in Brazil and 13% in Peru. Together, these two countries are home to 80% of the tropical Amazonian rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is divided into 4 different strata, each with its own specialized flora and fauna. The forest floor, which harbors underground species and feeds the rainforest. The understory, made by growing plants that compete to take possession of light and to become dominant. The canopy, made from the aggregation of continuous treetops that intertwine with each other and host the greatest diversity of animals. The emergent trees, constituted by the crowns of the tallest trees that can reach up to 60 meters high. The wildlife of the forest is also divided by strata. Numerous ant colonies inhabit the forest floor. The enormous and fascinating leafcutter ant colonies can include millions of individuals. They cultivate fungi on leaves, strategically placing them inside their underground burrows. Within Inca Terra's ecological reserve,